Watt and DK skip OTAs.
Mm-hmm.
DK was not at the first OTAs. Pat Fryermuth basically came out and said, yeah, he's been here for everything else. And he's
Mm-hmm.
got something going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, 10 seconds of research would have told you that. For the people in the chat that were scrolling, well, DK wasn't there. Yeah, but Pat Fryermuth said he's been at everything else. So there's that. TJ Watt, we all know why he's not there. TJ Watt wants a new contract. And so he ain't going to show up for anything. Damn sure ain't going to show up for anything mandatory. He's probably not going to show up for anything that is mandatory, or it's going to be one of those what do they call it? Lock-ins instead of walk out or sit out. They sit in where they show up. They just sit on the exercise bike the whole time, and that's it. So,
well, I got people out there in Seattle, man. And my people in Seattle told me what's going on with DK is he's trying to get his family relocated to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's why he wasn't there today. His one of his kids finished school. You know how they do the last days of school and all whatever else. He's trying to get his family packed up and get them over there. They're selling their house. His wife is looking for a house currently right now somewhere in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. So he's got a lot going on. So I understand DK because bro, I'm the guy that moved from Ohio to Austin, Texas with my family twice. I moved there and back. Now, I ain't got DK's resources and money, but I understand what it is to move your family cross country. That's not to be played with, bro. And I did it twice. I moved to Texas and back from Texas to Ohio. So I understand. If he misses a couple of days, it's all good. Because like you said, bro, DK been there and DK under contract. DK understands what his obligations is for the Pittsburgh Steelers. DK Metcalf is a pro. As a matter of fact, let me say this. He's a pro's pro. So he's not going to come in not in shape. He's going to be ready to go. He knows the playbook. Give that man an opportunity to take care of his family, get him relocated to the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, and then let's go from there. So I get that. I'm not tripping on him. You said it already, bro. You talk about Watt because I know the deal with him too. But go ahead, B.
I mean, the thing about TJ Watt, I mean, he's just not going to show up until he gets a contract. That's it. I mean, that's the leverage that they have. But again, this is not mandatory. So since it isn't, he's not there. And he's not going to show up for minicamp again unless he just sits there and just rides the bike. He's not going to do any practicing or anything like that. It is what it is. But you got to figure it out from there. I don't think there's any issue there. I don't think there's any plan for any of that. Just, are we missing any like leadership? I guess that's my question. So, but we know why he's not there. We absolutely know he's not there. I don't know about the DK thing. You know, I can't be a hypocrite and then say, I know he's been at everything else, and Pat Fryermuth said so, but at the same time, you haven't played for the Pittsburgh Steelers either. So why aren't you there? You know, and you could say, well, I want my family to move. Okay, that sounds good and all, but I could move from Seattle to Pittsburgh right now. I'm not a rich man. I don't have a bunch of money. And in the time that he signed with the Steelers until now, I think I could find a way to move. And so he could do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
I get all of that. I mean, it sounds great, but come on, what are we talking about? He should be there. Period.
Yeah.
I know he's been at everything else, and he has been at everything else, and his teammates are sticking up for him. I think it must be something deeper than, well, he's trying to move. There's got to be something else. Maybe it's not our business, and if that's the case, great. But if not, show up. You haven't worked with any of these people before. Show up.
Yeah. Well, bro, listen, I'm with you 100%. No passes for nobody. If you're there and you're supposed to be there and you're under contract, absolutely. But I guess I'm saying I understand it. Let's just say I'm not giving him a pass, but I understand it. And I think he'll be there in a minute. I think once he gets some stuff squared away, he'll be there. But I ain't got no worries. I really don't have any worries out of TJ or DK at all. And from a leadership standpoint, the defense I'm not worried about. But offensively, bro, I'm worried a little bit, bro. I'm worried a little bit, man, because I'm looking around, and if DK ain't there, I mean, who is it? Is it Jaylen Warren? Is it Pat Fryermuth? Is it Zach Frazier? Is it Mason Rudolph? Who is it? And that's worrisome. Defensively, we're good. Minka's there, Cam's there, we're good. Peyton Wilson's there, Patrick Queen, Joey Porter. We're good, bro. But offensively, I look around, bro. Look around. I don't know how many of them's over there, man. That's just me.
Our man Lewis says, can Rock Taylor be the diamond in the rough this year? Thank you, Lewis, for your super chat and supporting the channel. Yeah, I think he could be.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could be. But I mean, he's got his work cut out for him, but I think he absolutely could be. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But you're asking a lot from a guy that's I don't know, like that's an undrafted free agent. You're asking a lot for him to be the diamond in the rough. Doesn't mean it can't happen, no, people. Doesn't mean that it can't happen. So it happens all the time. But we'll see.
How we'll know is where he's at in the rotation. You know, we know football, bro. If he's in the rotation and he's in that, you know, you got the first 3 guys when they're on 11 personnel. And if he comes in with that second unit and he plays and he's at the X or the Y, we already know that he's in position to possibly make the team. Because the slot position, there's so many of them that we don't know who's necessarily going to be what. But if he comes in with that second unit and he's at the X or the Y, and then he's one of the primary targets with that second unit, yeah, he could sneakily make the squad, bro. He could sneakily make the squad. That's how we'll know. We'll know based on depth chart.
Point here, bar man Capricorn Steel says if Harmon hits, Queen is an all-pro.
Facts.
You may be right. You might be right. You know, if Harmon is that guy, he very well could be a all-pro. So he very well could be an all-pro.
Shoot, if Black get a whole bunch of snaps and Harmon hit, Patrick Queen gonna be more than all-pro. He might, all-pro, all NFL, first team. If Black, Benton, and Harmon hit, they're gonna keep them guys up, and then they got to come downhill and make tackles. So
I'm just wondering, there's a lot of chat in here that are talking about trade TJ Watt.
No,
I'm just trying to figure that out at this point in time.
Hell no.
Why is everybody just wanting to get rid of him? It's not like TJ Watt had a bad year. We talked about this last night. He didn't have a bad year last year. He got hurt near the end of the year. Everybody saw it, but he still had 11 and a half sacks. That's not bad. That's not average. That's a good season. It's just not phenomenal TJ Watt type of season. But that's not if Alex Highsmith, on the other hand, had 11 and a half sacks every year, we would be jumping for joy.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying is that, well, we're having to pay TJ this money, even though I've told you guys to stop worrying about the money, worry about the percentage of the cap. That's the only thing that literally matters. But he didn't have a bad year last year. It just wasn't his phenomenal season of 19 and a half sacks. That's all. Wasn't a bad season at all, man.
Well, if you was going to trade Watt, you should have traded him before the draft. Now he's in the building. We just got to pay that 30-year-old man his money. You know, and we shooting our normal. Ain't that what the Pittsburgh Steelers do? They let a veteran get around 30. They give him a super long contract, let him work past his prime. TJ's going to be a lifelong Steeler. So there's absolutely no way we're going to trade him right now. He's going to get a contract. That's why he's not there. That's it. That's the end of the story. Hell no, we ain't trading him now. Stop that.
Torsia says, trade the fans who want to trade DJ. We'll trade them all for one Costco membership.
She said for a Costco. Damn.
No.
Damn. She said for not even a Sam's Club, be a Costco.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get why we're so big into trading the guy. I just don't understand that. I'm not with it. I don't understand it. I get the philosophy. Don't get me wrong. I get the philosophy, but are we trying to win or are we not? And if you are trying to win, okay, even though I don't think they are because of the quarterback situation, I'm not coming off of that, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I was arguing with some Yinzies, man, today about this, man, and it was ridiculous. I showed them a list of NFL teams that have not been to the last 25 Super Bowls. It's 19 teams that ain't appeared in a Super Bowl in 25 years. Then I showed them a list of how many teams didn't make the playoffs in the last 20 years. And then I messed around and showed them a list of teams that haven't won their division in the last 20 years. And I said, Steelers' name ain't nowhere in none of these. We've been relevant through a freaking rebuild. What else more do you want, Pittsburgh Steelers fans? We've been rebuilding really for 5 years with no franchise quarterback identified. A general manager would sleep at the wheel. His team that he's drafted is not even on the freaking roster. Come on, man. Stop that, bro. Stop it. The expectations is ridiculous, man, across the board sometimes for the Steelers. And then y'all be crying, fire Tomlin as soon as he wins 6 or 7 games. Get out of here, man. Stop that mess, man.
Hey, we got to stop the chat here for just 1 second, Big G. Paranormal in the fun house says, miss being here, had been battling some health issues. First off, I want to say thank you for showing up. But also, we appreciate you. And get healthy. Get well soon, man. Thank you for coming back. Keep fighting. Whatever you're going through, it's none of our business. We don't need to know. Chat, let everybody know how you feel about one of our fellow almighty alcoholics in here. We appreciate you. Thank you for showing up and keep fighting the good fight. Keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Now we got our super chat here from our man Capricorn Steel. Thanks for supporting the channel. It says Watt had 11 sacks and was graded as the best run stop edge in the game. We got to stop drinking that Chipotle, folks. I mean, here's the thing. Again, he was graded the number 1 run stopper as the edge. He was also graded as the number 3 edge coming into the season. You're trading that? You don't want that anymore? You think Highsmith and Herbig and Sawyer are good enough? Stop it. Stop it. I mean, you got to stop. You got to stop. So
here you go, B. Tell him that right there. Listen. The executive producer, he got the Matrix down there rolling on the TV set, bro. He know what time it is. He's dropping cats off in the Matrix with the quickness. Get in the Matrix with the quickness, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Jimmy K says, seriously, nobody's talking about Mayton's badass new mustache. He's ready to look here. I tweeted this out earlier today. That doesn't look like the starting quarterback for a guy in 2025. He looks like a quarterback that should be in a 1970s porn movie. I mean, that's what he looked. And here's the thing. I'm here for it. You go ahead, Mason. You got the Fu Manchu. I like it. I like that mustache, that new look, that crazy long hair. I'm for it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Hey, B, he got a Steelers Speedo and everything, dog.
I'm with it.
He got a Steelers Speedo, man, already, man. It's ridiculous, man.
Oh, my God. We got a new member.
Yeah.
CID. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Became a member. Alonzo Dunn with the new super chat. Are we building the CD or the GD Taj Mahal? We're tired. I'm with you, Alonzo. I'm with you. Some people are wild, though, man. Some people are wild. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
They said Mason on the Thunderbird, dog. Hey, look.
He is. He is on that Thunderbird, man. He looks like he was drinking Thunderbird before he did that interview today, didn't he? He looked like he came right off the practice field, had him a little swig, and said, okay, I'm ready to answer questions.
He cut it with grapefruit juice. He cut it with grapefruit juice, bro. He cut it with grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice and Thunderbird, man. It was shaking it up like this on the side.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. It was just, I don't know. I'm frustrated with what the Steelers are doing. That's my whole thing, Big G. I'm just frustrated. I never thought I'd see the day that we were begging a guy to be the quarterback, and I shouldn't even say half. There's Steeler fans that don't think it's a big deal. They're just like, who cares? No big deal. He can come in whenever he wants. It's fine. Doesn't need to show up anytime soon. That's insane to me. It's just insane to me.
Yeah, I'm done with Aaron Rodgers. That I'm done with him. Cut it, segue, make it a short. I'm done with Aaron Rodgers. I'm done with him. Done.
The super chat here by our man Mason. He says, I'll play devil's advocate on trading TJ Watt. If the team is showing that they aren't serious about winning, or more than likely delaying until they find their franchise guy, why waste his value? I mean, you're right. And I guess we'll know if they're serious or not. Even less serious Because if you trade TJ Watt, you know they're not serious.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they are absolutely tanking. Because hell, they don't even win any games when he doesn't play.
Yeah.
You know, when he's hurt and doesn't play, the Steelers don't win. So it's troublesome.
Yeah, Watt out of here. We going about 4-13. But listen, they better get the bag for him. I want a first, third, fifth, and a futures. I want the bag. If we're going to get up off of him, I want the bag, bro.
Absolutely. William Yacone just became a member. Thank you, William. We appreciate you, man, for supporting the channel, man. Thank you very, very much. So, but that don't mean you get to talk trash to us. No, yeah, it does. You can talk all the trash you want, man.
He's a member.
Here for it. We appreciate you.
Yeah, he's a member. But don't be hanging out with Claude. Don't be hanging out with Claude, because Claude gonna lead you over to the Matrix. So stay clear of Claude Bishop. Stay clear of him. Watch Big Pun too. Keep both eyes on him, because he got that Cuervo and that OE mixed up somewhere. So you keep both eyes on him too, man. So pay attention. Keep your eyes on swivel. Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, at all times. I appreciate it.